know, we have some, we did need very extremely tight security, okay? So we're not unable to let you know about ahead of time that you have the honor today of welcoming two internationally renowned guests, right? So you all recognize our special guests, although most of you never met them personally. I did, of course. One has appeared on paper, currency, coins, postage stamps throughout the world, but they both are accomplished wavers and handshakers. So that's their main quality. So please welcome Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, and Her Majesty Elizabeth II, Queen of England.
For this splendid event. This is, of course, one of the highlights of my entire reign, I'm sure. Now, I know some of you were not expecting a royal visit at this time, but when I heard this particular group dedicated to the study of advanced vibrational spectroscopy, spiritual being here, I decided I must come over on the first flight available. And I must say I'm also very pleased that Her Royal Highness, Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, was able to accompany me on this occasion. Would you care to say a few words?
Oh yes, thank you, Your Majesty. Hello everyone. Hello, lovely to see you. Now, Prince William and our children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, truly wanted to be here. But frankly, they know nothing about advanced vibrational spectroscopy. They likely would have embarrassed themselves trying to explain dipole moment and polarizability in relation to advanced spectroscopy. However, on behalf of Wills and our children, I'd like to thank you for such a warm welcome.
Allow me to explain why I was so keen to be here. You see, recently, there I was at the palace, sitting on the throne, because that's what I do. I was sitting on the throne thinking about all kinds of things, like how I got my job through family, but how I never get any time off. Do you know I have to reign through the night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, month after month, reigning. But then I started to look on the bright side. These are exciting times. And everyone, including me, has to be on the cutting edge of technology. So now I have a website. And it is very exciting. I mean, if you went to my website, not only could you find out what's happening at the palace, but you could also purchase items from the palace gift shop. That was my idea. I call it Elizabeth Commerce, or e-commerce for short. And now that I'm in computer literature, in the evenings I check for email. And I was delighted recently to have received an electronic invitation to join you here on this occasion. And I was so pleased to do so because I think the work that you do in the field of vibrational spectroscopy is absolutely fascinating, tremendously important, and absolutely fascinating. So much so, in fact, that I now realize if I had not become the Queen of England, I would like to have done what you do. Mind you, being the Queen does pay better. Oh, and by the way, what a wonderful surprise I had to find out that Kate shares my molecular fascination. And so we together have formed a little club in the palace. We call it the Royal Advanced Vibrational Spectroscopy Club.
Yes, it's quite true, actually.
And the two of us there.
The two of us so far. And while we were exploring the vibrational degrees of freedom of a diamond, we made a groundbreaking discovery. Our studies revealed that over centuries of public life, the arms of one's royal body have adapted to include the same vibrational modes that you observe in molecules. Allow us to demonstrate. For instance, the symmetrical stretching wave is often seen when the Queen is in a crowd and is surrounded by giant people. Also, the anti-symmetrical stretching wave is useful on the occasion when Her Majesty finds herself again body blocked while trying to wave to a group of school children. And then there is that moment when Her Majesty just cannot have one more piece of that chicken dinner. Scissoring means no more chicken dinner for me. Oh, and this leads into rocking, which means 2 more pieces of cake and we're out of here.
Of course, not all occasions are quite so happy. You know, for instance, let's say there's a certain duchess who is playing ping pong with the Queen and accidentally sends a ping pong ball up the Queen's nose. Well, then whack it. So that comes in very handy. Yes, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm not worthy.
Which is followed by the same Duchess twisting her way out of the room, saying, "I'm sorry, Your Majesty, so sorry. Keep the ball." Yes,
It's true. It's all true. It happens.
But enough about us. Well, actually, it's still a little bit about us. You see, I'm hoping that on this occasion, and I know you're very busy people, and you know, dealing with all those trillions of vibrating molecules all the time, but I'm hoping that you can help me with a matter of great royal importance. You see, an opening, actually 2 openings, have come up at the palace for new members of the nobility. And I understand there are a couple of people here who would be perfect for these positions. And so at this time I would like to call upon Professor Peter R. Griffiths. And Professor Kathleen Goff.
So happy we met both of you earlier too.
Yes, hello, yes, again, yes, and you too, lovely to see you. Hello. We have to sort of see how where we
What
stand so that
it is.
everyone can see. So now, let me explain. May I call you Peter? Oh, good. Peter, I am thinking of bestowing a knighthood upon you. And do you have any idea why you have been selected for this honor?
I have absolutely no idea.
Then it's not for your modesty. Perhaps it is. It is. So now, Kathleen, the equivalent of a knighthood for a lady would be a damehood.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I have heard that you are quite a dame, and so this would make it official. But on the other hand, I've also heard that you are the queen of Canadian's advanced vibrational spectrometry. And so I hope this wouldn't be a, like a demotion or anything.
No, Your Majesty. From the Queen, everything is fine.
But of course, you know, there are other options. If there's another title that might suit you better, that would be all right.
Oh, I think we'll stay with this one.
So, yes, so Dame Kathleen Goff, that does sound good.
I like that.
By the way, full disclosure, one more knighthood and I do get a free clock radio. Now, allow me to explain. Well, of course, first of all, I should mention that as everyone, I think, knows, it is an ancient English tradition that when one is given a new title, one is asked a couple of royal test questions. Just to make sure you fit in when you come to the palace in this new capacity. And so the way this will work is I will tell you a little story in which I want you to picture yourself as the main character. And then at the end of the story, I will ask the royal test question. I think so. Now, in this first story, I want you to picture yourself at the palace at a state dinner. Now, that is a state dinner, not a steak dinner. And so it's a rather grand affair. We have set the table with our finest linen, our most beautiful china, our best silver, and of course, the golden goblets. And you have enjoyed the most magnificent meal because on this occasion, the chef has excelled. Could not have been better. And so at the end of the dinner, you're feeling very relaxed and you're sitting back, joking and laughing with your friends and the royal family and so on. And you're given a cup of hot tea to finish things off. You raise the cup to your lips, but you inadvertently spill the hot tea all over yourself. What do you do?
You just grin and bear it.
I like that.
That is called denial. And it worked for me for years. Excellent, very good. And what would you do, Kathleen? Now you're covering tea.
It would depend on the clothing that I was wearing and how transparent it became when it was wet.
Good point.
Good point, yes. Very good point. I think I'd reach for the napkins.
Oh.
Tuck it in.
Oh, yes.
He said.
Oh, yes.
And then I just continue smiling.
Yes. Carry on.
I like
Yes. I like that. Yes.
Stay fashionable and carry on.
Yes.
I like it.
Well, you know, I was wondering what you were going to say because this actually happened to me one time. And do you know what I did? There I was covered in tea, and I jumped up and I said, well, I thought it was a costume party and I've come as a tea bag. But I really like what you have to say.
Very well done.
Next time we do that. Very good. Well, so far you're doing very well.
Yes.
How about leading into the next round?
Oh, certainly. All right. Well, the next question involves horses. Now tell me, which one of you is the horse expert? Oh, he? Oh, no. That's quite quick, Peter.
You look like a horse expert.
You do look like a horse expert.
My voice is very hoarse.
All right, so tell me, Peter, why do horses like to have their tails braided?
Would you repeat the question?
Why do horses like to have their tails braided?
I think you better tell.
Speechless?
Absolutely.
You're absolutely speechless. Well, that's an answer in itself. No answer. Oh, that's deep. I like that, Peter. Horses like to have their tails braided for no reason. Well, actually, that's close. But horses like to have their tails braided because they can't do it themselves. It's a scientific fact, really. All right, let's try another question. You can get this one. Now tell me, Peter, How far can a horse run into the woods?
Yes, it's going to be a couple minutes.
Halfway.
Excellent! You got it! By golly, the first person ever!
Excellent.
Congratulations!
Well now, very good. Those were the warm-up questions.
Those were the warm-up questions, so good luck with whatever comes next.
Yes. Very good. Now,
Very good.
so, here you are, the horse expert, and I think you probably know a lot about them too, but you're not telling me. So I want you to picture yourselves at Heathrow Airport, where we meet you with a lot of horses because we are going to have a ceremonial parade from Heathrow to Buckingham Palace on horseback. Now, there's been a bit of a buzz going around London that you have arrived, and people are pouring out from their places of business, from their homes, from the factories. They're lining the streets hoping to catch at least a little glimpse of you as you go by. So there you are, you're trotting along, looking very grand indeed, and you happen to look back, and your horse has left a steaming mound behind. What to do, you do.
Well, horses do this naturally, so one should accept it and trust that there are people who are cleaning the streets after you.
Oh, yes, I think you're going to fit in.
I like that. Depending on someone to clean up your mess. I like that. Yes.
Peter, what do you think?
That's what we do as professors. We leave that to our graduate students.
Oh, so get a graduate student to clean it up. Are any of your grad students here?
Well, now we know. Of course, up till this point, I was thinking I would just go back, plant a flag in the middle, and declare it a new country. It's a graduate student. That would be wonderful. Well, one last question. Now, this one involves you picturing me at the palace, in my office, and I'm looking very worried. Why am I looking worried? Well, because I have just discovered that I'm double booked. So I'm pacing back and forth, I'm sitting down, standing up, worrying what to do. I'm double booked. Not only am I supposed to be at Windsor Castle for a corgi christening, but I'm supposed to be at a cement factory where I give a grand opening speech. So, what to do? When the telephone rings and it is you on the other end of the line saying, "Your Majesty, I've heard about your dilemma. I would like to volunteer to go to the cement factory and give a speech on your behalf." So now I want you to picture yourself arriving at the event. Hundreds of people are gathered. You get out of your limo, you're walking towards the crowd. You reach into your inside pocket or your handbag for your notes, and you discover that you've left them at home. So now you are in front of the crowd. Could you give us some idea of what you would say?
I would probably do a demonstration of a symmetrical stretching.
Oh, lovely. I think that's fabulous.
You did it so well that I just took it from you and then I moved straight into an anti-symmetric.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yes, well that's very interesting, yes.
Another cement factory in successful something.
Building blocks.
Building blocks.
You are going to cement the relationship.
Oh, that's excellent. Very good. Oh, you know, I think I've come up with a brilliant idea. I'm going to put you two in charge of all my speeches from now on. Very good. So that is lovely. I think you did very, very well.
Yes.
We're going to proceed now with the ceremonial part of the ceremony. So I shall just need the ceremonial sword to be brought forward, please. If we could have the ceremonial sword, the very long and pointy object. Has anyone seen it? It's like that on it. You're not sitting on it, are you?
Your Majesty. Sorry.
That feels better. Dear Mira, I'm never sure if I can get it through security these days. And then I forget where I put it. Thank you, Kate. Of course. So if I could just have...
Step forward just a little bit right here. Both of you, yes.
Facing everyone.
Facing everyone. There we are. Don't worry, they're your friends.
Okay. And now, with all the power invested in me as the Queen of England, and a whole bunch of other places. I decree that ye shall arise to be known henceforth as the Dame Kathleen Goff. And ye shall arise to be known henceforth as Sir Peter R. Griffiths. Congratulations. We'll step back just a little bit. And now you'll stay with us for just a moment. As you can imagine, this is a rather special moment in the life of my newest nobles, as they have just received these illustrious and well-deserved titles. And so I'd like to have a little something they can take away with them to commemorate the occasion. Now, before leaving the palace, I gave this a great deal of thought. I considered possibly a small treasure chest filled with sapphires and emeralds and rubies and so on. And I thought, no, that's so ordinary, isn't it? But now I've come up with an idea which I think they will like even more, but I shall need the assistance of everyone in the room with the actual presentation. Could I have you all raise your right hands in the air like this? And now if you'll move them back and forward like this. Dame Kathleen and Sir Peter, please enjoy your very own wave pool. And this is from the real gems in your lives. Lovely. Congratulations. Congratulations. Your seat, a big hand, please. Absolutely. No matter where you go and what you do, it is the people you meet who make all the difference. And it has been a great pleasure for Kate and I to spend time with you here this evening. But now it is time for us to return to the palace, and so in closing, we thank you so much for your warm reception. And until we meet again, we wish you all good health, long life, continued prosperity, and eventually some measure of respectability.